around the outside into mirror view. Is it possible? Hello everyone, welcome to The Breaking Point. My name's Casey and welcome to another video, another sim racing video on my channel. And it's going to be the second video of the Around the Outside challenge around Monaco in the 1998 McLaren MP413. Mika Häkkinen's 1998 McLaren. It's hard enough to overtake down the inside at Monaco, so I'll see how it goes. And there are all my settings in case you're interested that I've set for the race, starting P20 on the grid. And just before we start this, I just want to say thank you to Brendan Skinner for suggesting this specific Around the Outside challenge. I'd love to hear your recommendations for Around the Outside challenge and for all motorsport videos on my channel. So let's get straight into the race. So here we are for the glamorous Monaco Grand Prix Around the Outside challenge in the 1998 McLaren MP413. Has 5 red lights, extinguish, and with a little bit of wheel spin there, sliding the car, and the car head pulls away ever so slightly, but inside of what, late braking, trying to move round the outside, and getting on the accelerator earlier, trying to move around outside of the next McLaren, which switches back to the inside. Unfortunately, but I cannot help that. Trying to move around the outside again, trying to make up so much time into the first lap. Slowly catching the McLaren ahead, trying to move around the outside into mirror view, banging wheels as I tried to get ahead on the accelerator earlier, and a little bit of a lock up there, going into the back of the McLaren MP413 ahead. But no damage, no wing damage as of yet. But maybe we can get him through the tunnel, as trying to get on the accelerator as quickly as possible. Really difficult to overtake at Monaco, but this is my chance to overtake. Not quite close enough in his slipstream. Possibly moving to the chicane, and a little lock up there. Almost going to the back of the McLaren, right on the rear of the McLaren ahead. Trying to make a move, attempting to make another move around the outside, but still not close enough. The opportunity is not quite there to be taken. Into the chicane, losing quite a little bit of time, a lot of wheel spin, almost losing the back end of the car, but managed to keep it under control. Here we are, coming up to the straight, a little bit of wing damage, but it's not affecting the performance of my car. No DRS in these cars, but the slipstream does help. Trying to get a great exit out of that corner. Gap between the car heads seems to be very nervous, catching and then slowing, but now trying to move around through Massinette, and a little bit of contact there, but no damage whatsoever to my car or the car behind, I do believe. And now try and move on to the Ferrari, now into the midfield, up to the faster cars. Since I started P20, a little bit of a rub there, but Rubbin's racing. Coming up to the tunnel now. Now we can see if we can get his slipstream, but a little bit of oversteer there, losing the back end ever so slightly. That's cost us time, so maybe we can not make a move into the chicane. Probably another failed attempt into the chicane, rubbing the rear of that Ferrari, the rear spoiler of that Ferrari. Maybe a move into here now, but no, still quite not close enough. The Ferrari closing the door into the high-speed chicane and through the next one. Slowly but surely trying to catch the Ferrari, and more rubbing doing there, but still not close enough. But the slipstream on the slate will probably help. And here we are alongside, getting a better exit of that corner into turn 1. Will it happen? Will I overtake? Yes, I do. A slick, clean move there, no contact whatsoever around the outside into Saint-Devote. Now further up the field, cars ahead will be faster and harder to overtake than the cars that I've overtaken previously. A good exit on this corner would be great, which is what has happened. Good around the outside into mirror view. Is it possible? Smooth through there, making the move, completing it, and moving on through into the hairpin, and next moving on to the McLaren ahead. That was a spectacular move, probably the best move so far on this track, in this car, in this video. And now, as I'm catching the cars with this slipstream ahead, a dive into the chicane would be a risky move, and no, I do not dive into a little lock up onto in the right front tyre. And now, as I'm going through to back, now heading into the chicane, catching the McLaren ahead, into the slow chicane. I lose quite a bit of time here, and I have lost a little bit of time there. Now moving a little slight lock up, slowing me down a little bit. But now as I come onto the straight, the slipstream from the car ahead, the beautiful sound of that lovely engine slowly catching the car ahead, the McLaren around the outside, little wheel bump, and around the outside I go into Saint-Devote, and it completes the Ferrari and the McLaren battling behind me. But now onto the car ahead of another McLaren. It is only a 5-lap race, so I've got to get these moves done and dusted as soon as possible. The car ahead is quite a distant away, catching into mirror view, but the car ahead of the McLaren is quite far ahead. So if I need to try and get past this car as quickly as possible so I can move on to the bunched up grid ahead into the tunnel with too far away probably for the slipstream, the McLaren ahead pulling away by quite a bit and into the chicane. I could dive into the chicane, but it would be literally Max Verstappen 2019. Little lock up. Now, caught a little bit of time into that chicane. I have to slow down because he is leaving no room. He is defending very, very well. How about into the chicane right on his rear end? Now, into the slow. This is where I lose time, and I lost time again. I'll try getting some time on him by taking a wide entry into Ruscas here. Getting a good entry here, but now hard on the throttle into this corner, a little bit of oversteer there, but here capitalising with the slipstream of the McLaren ahead around the outside as we begin the final lap of this 5-lap around the outside challenge race as I overtake on the straight before Saint-Devote. But now got to catch the car ahead in 1 lap, got to catch the McLaren ahead quickly for this final lap. Can I do it? Who knows? Let's see. I can capitalise on quite a few corners here, but I'm slow into the chicane just before Ruscas as I lose the control of the car there. Had no control for a second there, but managed to regain control as I go into the Grand Hotel. Hairpin, trying to collect the McLaren. I have caught up with quite a bit now. Maybe into the tunnel I can get the slipstream. I think I'm a little bit too far behind, but maybe into the Nouvelle chicane I can capitalise on the exit, and great shot here of the onboard. I seem to really capitalise on the exit of some of these corners, but here into the Nouvelle chicane, can I get past the McLaren? Not quite yet, closing slowly but surely, probably less than a second, right on his spoiler as I go through Louis Chiron, and now into the piscine swimming pool chicane. I usually lose quite a bit of time, but that time didn't lose any time, a slight lock up there, but now as we go through the final corner of the final lap, good exit out of that corner into the slipstream of the McLaren. Can I get him on the straight before the checkered flag as I take 12th place, half a tenth behind the McLaren, half a tenth behind the McLaren ahead. I did not get past him, but I'm very, very happy with that result. 12th place from P20 to 12th around Monaco, around the outside challenge in the 1998 McLaren, and I'm very happy with that. The C2 class on this game, I had lots of fun commentating on it, and I hope you enjoyed it too. Well, the whole world's still in quarantine. I've got lots of sim racing that I can upload, but I understand that not all of you watch this channel just to see the sim racing, so that's why I'm going to ask some of you to comment down below anything that you would like to see on my channel. I really appreciate it. I'm still waiting to hear about when I'm doing the interview with the ERS technician. Sorry for the wait, but anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. Like, subscribe and share with friends, and I'll see you next time in my next video at the breaking point. Ciao.